Okay. Ooh. Sorry about the delay. Was having a bit of a problem with my USB that was making the controller and unfortunately my microphone. I do want a new microphone. It's not a USB one, but it's gonna be a minute to get. Anyway, they didn't want to work for a minute. I fixed them.
There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Okay, so I brought these with me.
I sure hope Nasri likes waterboarding.
Eh. Okay, I don't think you unlock customization stuff in this game. Put that on if I'm not stealthing, but if I am stealthing, it stays off. How are we doing? We're okay. Get my discounts anymore. It was only in Arabia. Saudi Arabia, I should say. I got those. Which is unfortunate, but we can work on that. From Mina Tang. How are you holding up? Mike, the agency's burning plenty of taxpayer money looking for you. Pretty close to just filing a sexual harassment claim against Darcy. An alias of mine I was using on assignment just got slated for a severe audit, and now I have to hack into the Treasury servers to correct the problem. The last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. Ugh, what was that? Last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. I realize my problems are pretty trivial to what's going on with you. Trust me when I say I'm doing everything I can to keep the agency off your tail. Anyway, if you have a moment, let me know what you're doing. Being shot at is always loads of fun, but at least I have a well-appointed safe house wherein I can perform unlicensed surgery on myself. Ever pried a bullet from your gut with a pair of tweezers? Good times. Appreciate your help so far. Got a laundry list of leads to follow up on. Have any more info for me? I'm all ears. Let's see. Terse. 1. Mace Darcy. The spray kind or the medieval kind. 2. Claim your alias made a ton of money. President pulled funding from the IRS, so they don't have the manpower to actually investigate rich people who cheat on their taxes. 3. How am I doing? Busy. Too busy for small talk. Appreciate all your help getting situated, but I need to stay focused on my work and not waste time for banter. Or joking. Let's be a little casual about it. Scarlet Lake. Any cover-ups since our chat? Yes, I'm e-stalking you, but don't get a big head about it. How'd I find your email? Well, secret agent, it took some work, but let's just say it would be much easier for random redheads to stay in touch with you if you stepped in the 21st century and had a social networking presence. Tee hee hee. Still, the fact you don't is actually a point in your favor. Maybe I'll wait for a cranky vice president to out you before I buy him a spy line of yours. Buy him... Okay. I'll be in and out of Taipei for a few weeks working on a story. If you're in the area and aren't in a fist fight with a man who throws a bladed hat, drop me a line. Make it a little better than your last one, Agent Thornton. I forgot to check the clearinghouse. I only have ammo available. Dossier info. Button. Assigned to field work are given basic training akin to law enforcement officers. They aren't hardened soldiers, but they know how to use their firearms. Recruited for their perception and intuition, field agents make better sentries than soldiers. Hard to ambush, poor contenders in a determined shootout. Consequences of attacking or murdering any of these agents, however, are steep. Agents harming or killing any CIA agent are going to find their intelligence work in the field severely hampered. Yeesh. CIA agents in the field are usually more athletic than their desk-bound contemporaries, but they're no match for a professional soldier. CIA agents are given basic training in hand-to-hand combat, but instructed to avoid being caught in close quarters at all cost. CIA agents are also trained to listen for openings in an enemy's defense, namely the reloading of a weapon. Common training exercise has field agents seeking cover from a gunner with superior firepower and timing their return fire when the gunner reloads. Literal translation of his name is Gabriel the Innocent. Ironic. Believed to be a cell leader for Al Samad in Rome. Little information exists on the target. To all accounts, Jabril values privacy, strangely at odds with his reportedly extensive social network. In the past, his safe houses and residences have employed an extensive surveillance system. It's guaranteed that common routes into his compound will be heavily monitored by cameras and armed guards. If infiltrating a location where Albar is assumed to be, it's recommended that all due caution be used in performing any suspicious activity, including assault in the line of sight of cameras, or the mission is likely to end in failure. Albar is a practiced socialite, and while he is difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well connected. Much as harming Albara would cause repercussions within Al Samad, harming his guests may cause repercussions in public circles. Okay. That's info. Not a lot of info, but it's info. Menu. Have a hot tub. Neat. Got the anime effect permanently. Dossier write-up of CIA agents whom you're likely to face in your mission. Get any there. Require an update to your dossier on Jabril Albara, your target for this mission. Orma has provided you with a database of Al-Samad identities. This will allow faster identification of suspects. What does inventory space mean? Let's try this one, I guess.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Albara's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, I'm glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Albara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
I think because I got that database, this takes less time than normal.
A nobody.
Got it.
Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses. but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
Alright.
Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position. In position.
All right, let's begin.
Trees of pain.
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Noted.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike.
I'm just trying to ID people. I don't know who they are.
Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Yeah, he'll kill himself doing that.
Security guard. He's clean. Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade, but that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating.
Noted. It's harder than it
Private
looks.
security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for me?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
And
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
someone... What we got here?
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Hang on. Let's see who else is here. Frankly, we haven't found any identifications of people who were connected to Al Sabara. Frankly. And what info we do have on him supposedly being... Really? I can't scan anyone else to make a judgment call? I'm actually gonna think this over because I have to step away for a minute. I'm sorry. I got called away for something after I specifically said not to at this time. Could have called me half a fucking hour ago. But I'll be back. Sorry if you're watching on YouTube. Okay, I've got a minute. Just gotta listen for something while I'm doing this. Uh. Oh, I can zoom in by tapping. Sure.
Don't waste shots. You'll give us away. They saw that.
I'm mad at myself more than anything for that shot.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Might be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
See if I scan more people beforehand if anything different
Immigrated
happens.
to France from the West Bank about 10 years ago, and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation. He's practically a saint. Keep looking. He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys.
Nothing wrong with that. Apparently. He's just waiting behind the tree. What a shit.
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
Like they wanted you to zoom in as much as I did. That's some PS2 face.
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out?
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty.
Why didn't we read
Interpol
through this
says his finances are
before
legitimate,
coming
though.
here?
And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Eh? Hang on. Let's see. Secret fact. Jabril is a confirmed cell leader of Al-Samad. While his sympathies clearly lie with the terrorist organization, the State Department is implicated in various financial corruption scandals, but his information doesn't match Interpol's financial records on Al-Bara. Strangely enough, the State Department's evidence was added to Al-Bara's file a few months before Operation Desert Spear was set in motion to deal with Shahid. He's a confirmed cell leader for Al-Samara.
Done. He's
I
there.
hope you're right. If not,
He's still a terrorist. What objective did I not complete? And not identify all of them at the last one. That's annoying. I thought I did. Successful in uncovering Halbeck's plans. I'll do that later.
What's that?
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, that should be our only interruption for a minute.
Beeping noise.
Westridge intercept. Got an intercept from Westridge. Let's see, previous Sean. Thought you might want to read. Need you to keep an eye out for Thornton, but don't make it your sole activity. Got another operation on the drawing board, and I'm going to want you on that crew. If you keep chasing leads on Thornton, you're going to make it really hard for me to reserve you a spot as pointman. Considering that each time you come and go from the facility, that's 2 days of downtime for sedated transit, plus a few days of time in flight as you follow whatever tip you received about Thornton's whereabouts. Stay focused, Agent. You got a lot of potential. I know you want to bring in Thornton and win points with me. You win my respect by being ready when I need you. Holding up well. Now, I'm worried about you. Curious, I guess, because you're in such a unique situation. I have no idea how I'd handle it where our places switched. Looking through old agency log files, looking for any signs of premeditation on Operation Let's Screw Over Mike Thornton. Snazzy title, eh? Something kind of interesting. One of the founders of the Alpha Protocol Agency got to start authoring Operation Northwoods, planned in 1962 to start a war with Cuba. One of the key steps in the plan, making it look like Cubans shot down a passenger plane when it was, in fact, CIA operatives doing it all along and framing the Cubans. Fortunately for the free world, this little plan didn't happen. I'm not saying there's an old plan coming to life in present day, nor am I saying Shahid was a CIA operative, but I'm starting to think that not only was the fiasco in Saudi Arabia a total setup, it's something the US has done before and likely will do again. Mr. Thornton, I'm aware of your mission against Halbeck International, my employer. Recently learned of past and ongoing moral transgressions committed by those who write my paychecks. Be willing to meet me in person. I would like to discuss our mutual enemy. There's a diner downtown where I suggest we meet. He spelled it wrong. Or maybe that's the Italian way of saying Cafe Trionfo. Mina, can you search the Halbeck system for more information on this email? I'm curious how this person found out my name and email. Yeah. See if I can run this through Mina. Bug CIA listening post, maybe. Intercept NSA intelligence. Let's bug the CIA listening post, I guess. Oh, level up. How much am I at? 12? There we go. Just a fuckload of
Seems pretty quiet.
panic
It
abilities.
is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around. Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? Alright, check downstairs. Probably blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight.
What in the...
Try to avoid killing a CIA operative. Government agents just doing their job being here.
run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
It could be useful. Here. Oh. The other one. There it is.
Accessing the database and downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
A bunch of just fucking money lying around. And profiler. What was that? What did that do? An AP. Completed your 5th dossier. Okay. I learn on Mina. Inserted into Alpha Protocol as a spy to monitor their activities. Such is possible she never truly resigned her role in the National Security Administration. Instead, has continued to feed them information about Alpha Protocol's activities. Also explain why she was willing to go against them. Help me. Terrace Granger. AP? Vince, do the letters AP mean anything to you? No, please, oh please don't bring up your porn-inspired interpretation of what the letters might mean. Might be hallucinating, but I was running skims on the echelon. I could have swore I picked up a ton of emails with AP in the subject tags. As soon as I looked, they were gone, like someone yanked them out of the filter just as soon as I saw them. As I typed that, I realized how insane it sounds. Anyway, let me know if that makes any sense. Oh, and speaking of eavesdropping on emails, you might just want to tell your wife about your girlfriend because if you're a sailor with a girl at every port, she's a girl with a sailor on every ship. Seriously, that woman sends the filthiest emails I've read, and I read everyone's emails. Hey, honey. AP. Ability points?
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
Here we go. Ooh. Found an item of some kind. I wasn't paying attention to what it was. An armor mod. Oh! Upgrade to the ceramic plates. Sweet. Sweet. And I leveled. Next offensive gadget used, meh. Meh. Towards that, and... it should be good. Ah,
Looks like an
here's
air
where they-
conditioning duct. Too small to fit through, but
Surprisingly
sort of do the
realistic.
trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
Hell? Fuck this shit!
Load the entire database. Yeah. Objective is to leave. Guys, it's gonna be hard to get around. Luckily, hiding bodies is a mechanic. No killing. At least not these guys. What the fuck? That was bullshit. Using creative problem solving, Agent Thornton flushed guards out of their monitor room by sabotaging the post ventilation system. And I didn't even kill any of them. Because I'm a nice person.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Hellbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now.
She's
pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Apparently new stuff at the store now, hooray. New emails. Clearinghouse credentials. Contact in mind put me in touch with a black market dealer in your area, operating under the alias of Licinius. Had you added to the list of approved buyers on his clearinghouse store extension. Hopefully you won't need a small arsenal to get the job done, but need weapons and supplies, here's another potential source. CIA listening post. Frank, Department of Defense denies it. UK, Israel, and Turkey all deny it. They're not just saying this because they're afraid Saudi Arabia will bitch about missile attacks on their soil. Genuinely unsure of who fired those missiles. Best theory we have is rival terrorists. That of course raises the question why, and more importantly, where did they get the missiles? Please tell me one of you or guys ordered this hit. At least then we'd know who pulled the trigger. After all, denying fault is way easier than investigating a mystery. Pete, remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? Thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. That subject attached is the Leland bit I was telling you about. We're not trying to work up a case on this guy. He has more friends in government than a Washington, D.C. whore. That's a good one. Don't lecture me about the insecure nature of email and blah blah blah. We're CIA, we snoop on people's email, not the other way around. Well, funny you should mention that. The email from a friend went from a Halbeck email account to your Halbeck email account. Not to say this person is a Halbeck insider, but at least the email's origins lend some credibility to that being the case. It said the username of the address, which was withheld on the email you received, was a temp name set up just minutes before the email was sent. FYI, the center has either admin authority on Halbeck's IT system or is pretty competent at tampering with their systems. Either way, a lead is a lead. Glad you were able to get out of the listing post without any loss of life. No doubt, you had a lot of hate for the government that sold you out, but I'm glad you understand those men in the listing posts are fellow citizens of yours who had no hand in what happened to you. Yeah, no, they couldn't have had anything to do with me getting, you know. This one's more accurate than my current one, but I don't need that. Recoil control and stability. Maybe. Expanded chamber. I don't know how you manage that. Increase capacity, reduce control. Increase stability, decrease oh yeah, because it'd be switching something out. Skeet choke. Increase accuracy, reduce recoil control. So it's half as effective as what I've got on. Oh, look at that. That'd just be a straight upgrade from my, like, pure stealth stuff. That's full dampening. It's tempting, but it's a lot of money. Oh, wait, actually. Is there any new intel to buy? Dossier information on Marburg. Purchasing the intel will expand. Yeah, sure. Not doing that quest just yet. Probably. Intercept NSA intelligence. National Security Administration Echelon Hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, and see if you can pick up anything on Alcimad's or Halbeck's activities in Rome. I can try. There's 101 things I can't do, but try is one I can. Gross.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
Good point. I'd say their cover is working beautifully.
Okay. You'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope so. Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
Okay. don't want to raise suspicion. Ah, great cover guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
Nothing serious. Just here to upgrade your security systems.
Oh, okay, you got it. So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend. Gone to go?
I think this guy just isn't in on it. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated an NSA echelon hub under the cover of a Roman gelato shop. Code signals were not immediately recognized, indicating a possible breach of operational security. The agent manning the station may not have been NSA at all. Despite the proprietor's unusual behavior, Agent Thornton navigated the conversation without raising suspicion, was able to depart without incident. Seems Agent Thornton's activities in Rome have been successful in uncovering Halbeck's plans. Thornton had a message waiting for him requesting a meeting with a local cafe concerning Halbeck. I knew about that part already. What do we got? Scarlet Lake, touching base. Please tell me that you've run across something in your travels that's even remotely interesting. This Taipei story is slower than I thought, and the boredom's almost killing me. Come across anything, let me know. I'd hate to think I wasted clever conversation on a source that can't deliver. Not doing this because I'm a Samaritan, because the world needs to know what's happening. Yeah, sure. Menor Demon. NSA tap establishment room. Rick, found this data fragment in the Echelon cache. I'd like it since I think the data is talking about the same Conrad Marburg fellow you were pursuing. You already have this data, junk it, otherwise add it to the file. I didn't know you were a local fascination. Heads up, someone's been running a lot of web searches with keywords Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Whoever's doing it did it through a Halbeck Milan office computer, though they used a public terminal, so I can't trace it back to a particular end user. Let you know if I find out more. I haven't needed to buy equipment. I guess I could have used equipment for, like, that first one I did. Dossier write-up of Marburg. I should actually probably read that to find out about the guy. Button. Yeah, that Leland dude. $250 million last year between his salary at Halbeck, his investments, and various other unreported means. A lean year for him. Profits have been in decline since 18 months into the Iraq War, when contracts shifted from large-scale construction and conventional military vehicles to small-scale security. Small-scale security. Weird. Halbeck is yet to transition to the needs of a counter-terrorist war. Made their profits off of Cold War missile technology and orbital missile defense satellites. Marburg's executive assistant. Been in Italy less than a year. Marburg was chief of security for Halbeck a year ago before he resigned and took up the job of chief of operations for the Veteran Combat Initiative. Whatever his reasons for the transfer, it's unlikely he's given up his commitment to Halbeck, so the career change is something of a mystery. Judging from employee records from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg doesn't have a good read on people. In almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. Once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he's quick to let them go and sever all ties. He Gives people one chance to prove themselves. If they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. Useful. Our work still carries out VCI field operations, and judging from the debriefings, he's a one-man army. Carried out operations in Kuwait, South Africa, and was believed to have been involved in an oil refinery explosion in Moscow. In each instance, he was in and out quickly and efficiently. So he favors the professional approach, and so long as you don't fuck it up, he's probably gonna stick with you.
No sign of our mysterious Halbeck contact yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I don't know. Something feels wrong.
Well, stay alert. I'm starting to trust your instincts.
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Transmitter's off. I don't plan on reaching for my gun unless you make it necessary.
Once I have
Let's
the
be civil
information
here.
I need, I plan to leave. You will not be harmed.
Yeah.
You've made an effort to broadcast your arrival in Rome. Why?
I'm here to find out what Halbeck is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbeck has any interests in Rome or Al-Samad?
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
And what makes you think that?
You aren't here in an official capacity.
He's got me there.
You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government,
No.
you would be wrong. You are Michael Thornton,
Probably.
straight out of Langley. Perhaps they felt the Untouchables approach would benefit them.
I made the same comparison.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes.
Oh, wow.
Up to me.
So, you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So am I. And I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals. Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call.
I see.
A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission, and I stay out of the way.
Yes,
You realize I would be betraying my country.
yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings, and I encourage you to set them aside.
Ugh.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
You don't seem like the corporate stooge type. In fact, you seem like someone who doesn't take orders at all, especially from someone like Leyland.
Are you questioning my loyalty?
I am, but not in the way you
Not
think.
quite like that.
I've read your dossier. From where I'm standing, it doesn't seem like Halbeck's any better than the governments that you've served with. In fact, they're like a government unto themselves, and if you think for a second that they give a rat's ass about their employees, then you're twice the fool. Do you seriously think they wouldn't leave you out to dry if they had to?
Your attention to detail and
Wow.
history borders on obsessive. You may live through this after all. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Marburg expressed disdain for Agent Thornton's violent activities in Rome, citing his recklessness and attempting to expose Halbeck and Al-Samad's activities in the city. Connection between Marburg, the VCI, Halbeck, and Al-Samad's presence in Rome is still unclear. Marburg threatened that any further investigation attempts would result in the deaths of Agent Thornton and anyone else allied with him. On returning to the safe house, Mina picked up a phone trace from a VCI employee working with Marburg, attempting to contact the local authorities. Like Madison St. James's in over her head.
You weren't hard to find in Rome, you know. The shooting outside of Rome. That poor professor. Taking a bullet like that. Finding you was easy.
So you said.
I could say the same. I didn't expect a face-to-face meeting.
And that's when you and Mr. Marburg met up and had lunch.
When we talked, he had a lot to say about Halbeck and some suggestions about my involvement with your corporation.
Really? I can rarely get 3 words from the man.
Well, feel free to have him threaten you whenever you get tired of listening to yourself.
I'd be curious to hear more. And your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Nothing important, just you.
Yeah.
He described you as a man of your word. Patriotic, I believe, also came into the conversation.
A little.
But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She
I
was in
was
our
aware.
office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Probably.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
I'm gonna shoot this guy in the mouth.
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison,
Yeah?
I think she's going to act.
What do
Dumbass.
you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
Come
She
again?
can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police.
Goddamn dog. Quiet. Stop barking and be quiet. Hush. No. Go lay down. Hush. I said hush. Go. Yeah.
Next. If she does.
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
I want to know why she's looking for me.
Okay, let me patch her through. Operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
No, Miss St. James. This is Michael Thornton.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
I don't believe
About
we've
what?
met before. How do you know my name and why are you calling?
I have reason to believe your life is in danger.
It's been in
I know
danger
it
for a
sounds
while.
crazy, but
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She's a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
I'll come meet you now. Where are you?
I just left work, but we shouldn't meet here.
I'm sending you an address near your location. We'll meet there. 15 minutes and come alone. This is a trap.
I'm sorry? No, Mr. Thornton, I assure you it's not.
Okay, she's just
We'll
fucking
see.
stupid.
I'll be there soon. Don't be late.
The new perk I got, Social Butterfly. 5% intel discount from all sources. Favorable reputation with 3 people. So I have. Given the opportunity, you pulled the trigger on Jibril Al-Barra, academician with financial and spiritual ties to the Al-Samad terrorist network. Reduce cooldown on focused aim. I don't have that ability. Maybe I do. Let's see. Dossier info on her. Not what I meant. Cool fascination. Here's stuff for you. Take a look at this email, but take it with a grain of salt. It's an Al-Samad transmission. Sender IP check status coming from an area where Al-Samad have been alleged to operate. Codes used are those in prior. Odd is I've never seen Al-Samad communicate to an email distribution list this large. Cells never talk to each other to minimize what information will get leaked should someone be interrogated and cave in. With that in mind, read on. Meet the runes, time code Algol. Agenda 1, distribute weapons from recent acquisition, discuss agenda for next phase. Mike, I want to congratulate you on surviving this long. You're a scrappy agent. See why Westridge wanted you on the team. Courtesy, one professional to another, and wanted to let you know I'm on the hunt for you. Proud man, and I never pegged you for the type of guy to surrender. Turn yourself in, I promise you I'll accept your white flag like a gentleman and take you in alive. Or you can keep running, in which case I will have to kill you. Nothing personal, my friend, just business. NSA tab. Attention, we're hearing some chatter from the CIA about a Georgia situation. It's an internal affair, so it's not subject to interdepartmental sharing. It is, of course, in our best interest to stay informed. Situation brief. Someone claiming to be a deep mole reported a rogue U.S. agent operating outside the U.S., thus the CIA being in charge, not us. Mole did not say which agency is involved, making this a very shot-in-the-dark operation. Mole used an NSA verification code when contacting the U.S. government to prove his identity as a mole, which is why it's total bullshit that we're not in the loop officially. Rogue agent was alleged to have been operating in Saudi Arabia. Possible link to the Shaheed incident. Find anything, send it to me first. Don't share it with CIA without it first coming to my desk. Is that Mia who sent that, then? She's still got NSA credentials, and she was apparently placed in Alpha Protocol as a mole. She's also slightly involved. She wasn't actually there for the Shaheed situation, but she's involved. I forgot to read her dossier. I can pause, but I can... Fuck!
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
Let's discuss what you told me over the phone.
I know it sounds crazy. Where to begin?
Just start at the beginning. And don't edit yourself, just tell it.
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
Well, I'm a popular guy. Maybe Marburg wanted to meet me.
I don't think so. The professor, Jibril Ibarra, who was shot a few days ago, was in the same file, linked to termination contracts. The Ibarra one, however, was canceled for some reason. I think because Marburg arranged it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
Not on me, no.
That would have been too much to hope for, I suppose. No worries, we'll figure this out.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Madison, you did the right thing warning me, and I appreciate it. I probably shouldn't have accepted your call. I think that may make things worse for you.
For me? I think I was a little more worried about you.
And I appreciate it. I'll do whatever I can to protect you.
You need to look out for yourself first. Mike, Marburg is going to try and kill you. What are you going to do?
Miss St. James, you've only been employed by the VCI for a short time, and as Marburg's assistant. That's an important position, especially for a man of his influence.
Yes. I was abroad studying art history, but when it comes to paying the bills, I thought I would apply for an administrative assistant position. The language skills helped. VCI does a lot of work with foreign governments.
Of course.
My point is, what you discovered is sensitive information. This could prove dangerous for you.
I know.
I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
He has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me, if you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry.
Most
but
people
everything
haven't, I
about
assume.
him, he's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you. If he gets by me, then no one can protect you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, I trust you. If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all I need. Come with me.
Investigate Marburg's villa. In an unusual coincidence, Marburg's executive assistant, Madison St. James, learned of a contract taken out against Agent Thornton's life by her superior, Conrad Marburg. Once she learned this, she attempted to contact the local authorities, but Agent Thornton and Mina Tang intercepted the call. During the conversation and subsequent meeting, Agent Thornton attempted to learn Madison's motivation and involvement with Operation Deus Vult. Madison St. James provided the location of Marburg's villa in Rome. That seems to be the next logical place to look for further information on the plot. After meeting with Madison, Thornton brought her to his safe house in Rome to prevent Marburg from harming her, and to keep an eye on her.
Anything on the news?
Professor Jibril Al-Barra of Vittorio University was shot and killed by an unknown assassin outside a home on the outskirts of Rome.
Police have no motive for the killing as yet.
Terrorist
However,
connections.
Political
Yeah.
analysts have suggested that Al-Barra may be linked to radical Islamic terrorism.
Yeah.
Coming in the wake of sectarian conflict in the Middle East, some political analysts are suggesting that Al-Barra's death might be a reprisal for the bombing of the Jizan airfield earlier this week.
The international Islamic community has been quick to decry the killing, with the International League of Muslims issuing a statement saying that Al-Barra had no ties to terrorist activities.
Untrue.
And the murder was little more than a hate crime.
A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum
Really?
of Natural History opened up its Crusades exhibit earlier last week, prompting claims of religious intolerance by protesters who have crowded the downtown area and even threatened visitors. Officials for the museum defended the exhibit, claiming it was a critical examination of the time period based on historical evidence. Roman police have kept the scene under control, but fear a full-scale riot could break out if the numbers gathered outside the museum continue to increase.
In fashion news, designer Robin
Yeah,
Goulet's
okay.
latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
The focal point of the show was the controversial theme of ruined beauty. Models dressed in Goulet's latest designs would stroll to the end of the runway, where they were actually drenched in real pig blood.
Yeah.
Well, many did find it outrageous, some less so. Fans of the designer called it a, quote, new and breathtaking twist in fashion, while critics called it, quote, gaudy, overblown, and completely gross. And various
Probably that
animal
one.
rights groups picketed the show, claiming it was, quote, disrespectful to the suffering of fellow creatures.
In response to these protests, Goulet
There's not really
labeled
a
protesters as stupid dumbfaces
ethical
who
way.
needed to get the F over themselves, end quote. A leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization Al-Samad was captured by coalition forces earlier this week. Mohammed Omar bin Nasri, based in a remote part of Saudi Arabia, was in possession of over $100 million worth of small arms, ammunition, missiles, and vehicles. His extradition to the United States is currently being worked out with the Saudi government. A new museum exhibit has caused chaos.
Alright. By the way, ever touch my computer, I will have to singe off all your fingerprints. So don't do that. It's for your own good. Bet you wish you were here. A new recruit joined the agency today. Put him through the hazing ritual, and he handled the guards and gunfire with nerves of steel. Except for when he finally came into the weapons range, I could smell something a little fierce. Turns out he crapped himself during the exercise. On one hand, he was drug terrified and disoriented and shat himself. On the other, he was such a pro that he let a jockstrap full waist get between him and an ace performance. I guess we're trying to figure out what to do with him. More important, I miss you in the sense that I wish I were back in the gray box? No. I miss you in the sense we need to cut through the small talk and resolve the matter of our sexual tension? Yes. Not gonna say that. Of course, I need someone to watch me shoot targets and tell me what a huge stud I am for only rarely soiling myself. Are you trying to flirt with me, Miss Tang? I'm a busy man. I have a world to save. That sounded slightly flirty, and I'm not gonna, just diss her for it. Got perk. Textaholic. Applied to 5 emails. So I just got some free experience points. Neat. What we got? Investigate Marburg's villa. The clearinghouse about this. Dossier information on Deus Vult. Definitely get that. Mission map. Nah. Mass in St. James. Do caution. Enemy sight range minus 5%. Useful. Intel gained from Madison. Acquired dossier write-up of Marburg's agents who are likely to face on your mission. In Marburg's signature catchphrase, Marburg's agents are often former government field agents that have enlisted in the VCI, and they were subsequently promoted to Marburg's personal staff. Many of them have been trained by the U.S. Department of Justice and then by Marburg himself. They present a threat for even the most hardened espionage agent. Not given to using heavy firepower, Marburg's agents use small arms fire with surgical precision. Quick to react to threats, use cover, and make liberal use of explosives and mines to even the odds. Use the latest espionage technology for a variety of dirty operations, and as a result, many gadgets or ambushes aren't effective against them. One of Marburg's agents might fall for a sound generator once, they're unlikely to fall for it twice. Noted. Handler bonus, do caution.
Narcissist much?
Thornton, my apologies for relieving you of your weapons, but I'm sure you understand.
I wouldn't want anyone walking into my home with a gun either.
Yeah?
I've been tracking your progress in Rome, and I've made a recommendation to my superiors.
And?
They dislike inefficiency as much as I do. You and I have a common goal, yet we're working at cross purposes.
A common goal? How do you figure?
Mike, I've been in your situation. You can't go back to the government. As for being left in Saudi Arabia, I think your superiors would prefer you not come back at all.
Perhaps I need another employer.
Halbeck rewards loyalty.
Is that so?
I noticed that coming in.
I mean, you will feel satisfaction in your work. You will have confidence and respect in your superiors, and they will show the same. We don't leave our people behind, Thornton.
Are you sure?
Nor do we throw them to the wolves when it's politically convenient. We could use agents like you, and you wouldn't have to hide or be hunted any longer. You would be doing the hunting.
My situation has nothing to do with my mission or my faith in my country.
Even if your country feels differently about you?
It isn't my country. It's the people claiming to represent it. Assign blame where blame belongs.
I see. A shame. I had hoped you would be willing to cooperate, but I haven't provided the right incentive. That was 10,000 volts.
That's not incentives, that's force.
Beat Mr. Thornton until he can no longer stand, but leave him able to speak.
Open fire!
Nice
guess
try,
that's
bitches.
that. No, I just need my gear. Mina, do you read me?
I'm here, Mike. Are you inside?
Yeah, but they've got me locked in. Can you override the security systems?
No, I can't patch through to security. I'm sorry, Mike.
Would Madison know the codes?
It depends who you want to help you out, Mike. I can patch Madison through, or I can stay on the line. Just say the word.
Madison isn't trained for this. When push comes to shove, I'd rather you were backing me
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna be honest.
All right, Mike.
If that's my option, then, yeah, sounds like stealth's not my first...
Alright, now I need to find my gear.
Any
I hope to
pick.
get out of here.
Mike, careful. Marburg's likely to have cameras covering the exit. I'm picking up a lot of radio traffic in the zone. If you want to isolate the guards, EMPs may shut down their communications without sound an alarm or call reinforcements.
The phone on the desk is flashing.
You might be able to listen in.
Going on what desk?
What the hell was that?
Oh, this one.
Do I proceed? It depends. Is everything in place? Almost. There's a few last things that need to be taken care of, but I don't anticipate any problems. I hope not. Call me when you have something more.
Ow. Right, keep shooting a wall. That'll get me.
I can't get a shot.
Just let my armor refill. Ow. Bitch. Ah. Ah. Punched. Ow. Just quick. Ah. Got cameras all up in this bitch.
Nice bust.
Not the time, Mike.
Come on, Mike. You're making me look bad when you do shit like that. Really? I just can't? Oh. Apparently my goal was elsewhere. Hey, money. Get there. Like I can go through here, there's velvet rope in the way. The ultimate weakness of any video game character. Seems like I have to go through here to get to that. This apparently isn't a real door. It's a fake door. Skirt around this? Apparently I can. Deactivate cameras. Ooh, a safe. Save some money and experience points. There it is. More money. It's not a door. Is anyone in here? No? Oh, my gear. Good. I can't go back out that way. Oh, I couldn't go through here until I got my gear. Okay, that's fair. Ah. Wasn't close enough for a takedown. Okay. Better put those plates back in then. Bitch. St. James on her dossier. She didn't properly read hers, so... Madison. Italy less than a year. File, Another file lists her as being anything but professional carrying out her duties. Madison hasn't been the VCAI branch office long. Work ethic skill set caused her to be assigned as Marburg's executive assistant in Rome. Margaret goes through assistance rapidly. Access to sensitive material, though most of it is in code. She had little idea what most of it meant, till find file on Michael Thornton. Doesn't seem to know the full extent. Her job at the VCI's second job to cover expenses in Italy. Restoration of the Museum of Roman Art and Archaeology in Rome. Didn't pay well. Forced to seek out other employment. Came from America with little to nothing to her name. Notations in the museum computer regarding her interview. She cited a desire to study art history abroad, but she hasn't taken any classes program, at least formally, since her arrival in Italy. That doesn't sound good. For me. Explosive grenade. Those are fun.
What the hell was that?
You getting knocked out. Ow. gonna turn this on. These guys drop ammo. No. Ammo, no. Okay. Let's try switching back into stealth mode. Actually, that's a fucking lot. Still possible, but gonna be tricky beating all these guys in stealth. Also, just run past them. Run past wasn't the right word, more like sneak above. Hoping there was a reason to be coming up here. Only door that opened, apparently so. I feel like there's stuff down there I could do.
Who's out there? Come on out.
You know what? You guys aren't U.S. agents, so I don't feel bad about shooting you in the neck.
Show me. Who's out there?
Your mother.
Back me up!
Ooh. Dumbass. He hit himself with that grenade, didn't he? Ah, so there's just multiple ways to get through. Money. Dossier info on Dave's Vault. Place to shut down the turrets. This seems like the better way. Where is it? What the fuck is it? I actually can't see the other thing. Okay, try again. That one right away. Here's this one. But I got that retry. CQC a turret. Doesn't seem especially intelligent to try it, but I can fucking do it if I want to. Why would you rush towards me when I have a shotgun? All the money is mine. Look, a pile of ammo. Only 8 of them were shotgun bullets, and everything else turned into fucking dust, apparently. He almost looks impressed. Objectives. Chose to go with Mina's expertise as handler for this mission. Gather intelligence on Marburg's operations from around the villa. According to the information obtained from Marburg's office and his computers, it seems Marburg has been using VCI resources to track Agent Thornton. Taped discussion between Marburg and Halbeck CEO Henry Leyland was discovered, along with briefings on Thornton's activities in Saudi Arabia and Rome. Now, this intel explains why Marburg did not execute Agent Thornton once he met him in the cafe in Rome. Comments in Marburg's files hint his agenda may be to uncover Agent Thornton's connection to Alpha Protocol, see what member of the organization is feeding him information. This implies some connection between Marburg and Alpha Protocol, but the connection is not indicated within the files. Agent Thornton now has 2 new targets available in Rome. Investigate delivery at warehouse, investigate transmission at ruins.
Got a present for you. Uploading the information now.
Receiving. Sure is a lot of security.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that.
Anything on the news?
Professor Jibril.
Nothing new. Probably silenced any attempts to talk about what happened at the villa. Analyze the info you found. Download the information you obtained from Marburg systems. A lot of it's encrypted, but 2 locations, along with timestamps, were referenced repeatedly in the files. Warehouse in the Aprilia district on the outskirts of Rome. Can't find anything unusual about it. Marburg's using it for his plans in Rome. He's covered his tracks well. It's worth checking out, but just to warn you, there's a police station a few blocks from the warehouse. If there's trouble, the authorities will respond quickly. Try to be quiet unless absolutely necessary. Another one is some Roman ruins outside Carcele. Can't bring anything up on the satellite feed, so I'm not certain what's placed there. Little I've decrypted suggests a meeting or transaction of some sort. What's being brought there, I have no idea. In the event, sent both... Not just trying to flirt, I'm doing an excellent job of it if I say so myself. I have to get back to optimizing the memory usage of my proxy bypass program. If I show too much human emotion in one email, I might lose my reputation as frigid bitch of the gray box. How sweet. Bonus objective, buy that. One moment, please. Okay. Sure. Dossier info on Al Samad. Like, that's all I spend all my money on. Can I get a silencer for that, actually? No, it's It's not a single-shot weapon. I don't know if I want a silencer for it anyways. It'll be very good. Let's see, Ruins transmission. Or delivery at warehouse. I can't remember which one was the one I had to be stealthy for. I guess it doesn't matter, I'd use the same equipment, just slot in or out the thing as need be. Motorcycle.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride. Looks like the area is under renovation.
The site's closed to the public, Mike. You shouldn't run into any civilians.
Al-Samad? What are they doing here?
Must be the connection Shahid mentioned.
I'm going in for a closer look.
What was it?
I don't mind murdering terrorists in cold blood. Again, there is kind of a bonus if I keep not killing. How did he not see me? Not complaining, just
Trying
confused.
to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
Who's there?
Someone who can choke you.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into Rome. That's one.
Oh, damn it. What the? What's over here? What was you pointing me at? Oh, hey. First capacity shotgun magazine. Why would I want that? More stable, less ammo in it. I guess so. I reload really fucking fast. I guess that's just further ahead, technically, than where I am. Just a room with shotgun ammo in it, for some reason. Rifle ammo. What is this music? Not bad, I'm just confused that it's here. Ah, that's what that is. Money. Also nice. don't know how I was heard, but clearly they don't know what they're doing.
That's another one. And one more to go.
Okay.
What is this place?
If it's beneath the bath, it's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bath water.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing, with a minor in architecture.
Wait, what's this new one? Balanced. Trade stability for recoil. It just increases recoil control. I don't even know what stability actually does, but I can guess at what recoil does.
Your signal's breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
Oh, fine. Converted shotgun chamber. Accessory. Increases ammo capacity, reduces recoil control. Don't really need that, to be honest. Ammo capacity's not a huge deal at the moment. I reload at double speed, so... Alarm finally went off. But, clip it. Why not? But, okay, it did get clipped, it just didn't show it.
That's the last of the weapons.
Some SMG grip. Yay, level! Alright, let's see. Recoil control. And... crits faster. It seems pretty good.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
Over. Yeah, I decided to go loud. I don't even... Actually, I care about one thing. There we go. Rifle muzzle assist. I'll admit to a polite curiosity. Less stable, more recoil control and damage. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. I assume. I don't know. I'm not sure what stability is. $15,000. That's a lot of grand. A first aid kit. $1,000. Roll money and some dossier on Madison. I'm gonna check on that. That was weird. Hasn't received a recommendation as an art student from a gallery owner in New Hampshire, but there's no mention of a St. James family tied to the gallery owner. In fact, the trail of St. James stops in New Hampshire entirely. No paper trail, certificate of name change, or anything else to confirm her identity. Intriguing. Attack this array.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So,
How much
I just
time?
stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then?
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Right? Where are they? Yeah, alarms. I don't care.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Where in Rome? Not specific enough.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
Yeah.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts. Mike, you need... Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
You mean I need to protect the trace? Do you think I'm not doing that well enough?
Got it. We're good, Mike.
Good.
Transmitting the information.
Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks. And the weapons.
Am I not supposed to? I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Blow up everything now that we're done with it. Cool guys don't love explosions. Work required lurker. Thorne set remote charges at all 3 weapon caches and detonate them as they left the area. Revealed transfer of information between Marburg's men at the site of ancient Roman ruins outside Carcele City, Italy. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Explored the ruins, found a satellite array. Hacked communications. Defended the array.
Mike?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, long day.
I imagine. They're airing reports on a shootout at the ruins. And while they're not admitting anything, the word is that it was a terrorist cell. There weren't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously, then?
Well, I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind. I have to get to the warehouse soon before the leads grow cold or Marburg moves the evidence out. I'm still running on adrenaline anyway.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I'd appreciate that. I'm starting to forget what it's like not to be shot at. I've got more scars than skin now.
You look fine. They must all be under the shirt.
Guess I heal fast, along with the good skin. Thank my mother for that. You should get some sleep medicine.
Ugh. DV server. Now you worked at the facility for all of like 5 minutes before your first mission. Did you ever get login credentials for a DV server? Guessing not, but I figured I'd ask. Thought I knew every server and terminal in the facility, but I overheard Parker mutter something to Westridge about sifting around the DV server. During my brief time at the facility, I was provided with login credentials for the Hemera and Erebus servers only. Can't be more help. Good luck eavesdropping on your employer's top secret data networks. Let's see. Be cordial. Download the information you obtained from Arbor. Yeah. Can't buy any more intel. Now, I think I can buy that. This stealth mission. Hey! Compared to summer clothing is kind of worse in every way. Just after body armor is even worse. Tactical stealth armor. Let's see. Schedule delivery from a faction of Russian dealers this afternoon. Infiltrate the warehouse. Secure whatever you can at the transaction. Get on without being detected by authorities. Anonymous tip has instructed you of payment concealed in a briefcase with a false bottom somewhere in the warehouse. Okay. Shit.
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No, I think we will need more than that.
That's it. Turn back around again, fuckface. It's not what he was doing. He, like, jimmied, and I thought he was turning around to look somewhere else. Bypass here.
But I don't know what has happened in Moscow. I know nothing about these shipments.
We will see. I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
Oh man,
Pissed. Better clean up this mess then.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here? A lot of art pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
I've spawned yet.
insects. Should have stayed in the underbrush.
Ow. Or they did see me. Somehow. There were totally things I could have done to prevent being seen here then. Much more stealthy approach.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them, and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute.
You fucking kidding me? So I did get spotted, and that triggered shit to like, you got a minute.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing.
Oh, great.
Let me ID them, and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute.
Working on that part.
Mike, get out of there.
Yeah.
They're almost outside the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Keep working on it. I believe the game's not really telling me where the exit is too well.
Ladies, lay down your arms. Oh my God, it's a war zone in here. Take them down.
Oh, they didn't catch me, so good enough. Yeah. Searching is also attract the attention of local law enforcement. Yeah, I couldn't have stopped that. Marburg's men had their interrogation interrupted by a group of Russians, and a gun battle ensued. Through the warehouse, Agent Thornton found a shipping payment. Achieved the office records. Local authorities converged on the scene, but Thornton escaped before being spotted. Good. They can't prove I was there. Probably.
Caught your exploits at the warehouse on the news. Another shootout like at the ruins?
I accomplished the mission. That's all you need to know.
That covers the warehouse and the Pompeii ruins. With those two leads, is there any clue as to what Marburg is up to? We don't have anything else to go on.
Marburg wasn't expecting me at either location. My guess is he's going to get rattled, try to pull off his big plan early.
I hope there's enough time to stop him.
We don't have much choice. Between the information from the warehouse and the ruins, I need to dig a little, but there's got to be something there. Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
Well, that doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
I could call up the inventory and see if there's any possible name or location connection.
Were any of the warehouse pieces outbound through customs? Maybe he was smuggling weapons and art pieces.
I doubt it. It looks like the pieces were intended for a museum in the city.
Yeah.
Although... Wait, no. Some of the pieces had already been shipped out.
To where? I used to work part-time in restoration in one of the museums. I may be able to help. It's actually part of the reason Marburg hired me, I think.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcased there now.
I'd heard.
What's wrong?
Some of the pieces in that warehouse. I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target. I need to get there before he does.
I gotta level up and I'm so cool. F. I don't need this other stuff as much. Wow, we can get up to 3. Recoil and stability. Shave another half second off things. hit that while we can. Lurker. Stealthy approach to conflict resolution by evading 75 enemies or silently dispatching them with martial arts takedown. Movement noise minus 20%. Cool.
Roman police raided a warehouse in the Apria district earlier today on reports that it was being used as the hub of an international arms smuggling operation. No shots were fired during the raid, as police discovered several dead bodies in what appeared to be a deal gone bad. In technology news, a string of hacker attacks have recently struck the U.S. Department of Defense. The attacks have been described as internet terrorism, repeated attempts to break into the department's systems in order to steal or corrupt valuable data. Government investigators have alleged that most of these hacking attempts have originated in mainland China, although the Chinese government has denied any connection to the attacks. I'll investigate this topic further in the upcoming 5-part series, Terror on the Internet. Is your data safe?
In fashion news, designer Robin Goulet's latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
Fucking slide in, it turns off. I slide away again. You can't prove I was there. Is this a game that predicted nuclear war? Maybe. Mike spent the last few hours researching arms dealers in your area in order to figure out who might be involved with arming the Al-Samad cell in Rome. You cross a dealer that goes by the pseudonym The Turk. Okay. I'm more than happy to arm anyone to put a bullet in an Al-Samad soldier, so I naturally referred him to your clearinghouse member profile. Sweet. Interesting development on my end. I found what might be the DV server. The server in question is permanently unplugged from the rest of the network, and the drives are hidden in a messy pile of cables and junked computer components. I didn't want any failed login attempts to show I've installed a keylogger device on the keyboard. The last user left hooked into the system. So I've installed. Okay. Hopefully Parker or someone else will log into the system soon. I'll capture the admin passwords. It's a game that predicted a nuclear war after an election gone wrong. I forgot what it was called. That could be anything, frankly. Ooh. Hamilton Dragoon. Ritter Gruppen Zweihander. You're not as cool looking. Samael Redeemer, UC Wolverine, UC Kodiak. I've got the money for all that crap right now. Mission map. Don't need it. Advanced stealth armor. Wow. That's pricey. I just bought some stealth armor. This has mods? I have them in then. Weird. Marburg and his men are attacking a museum in Rome in the guise of Al-Samad terrorists. Plan to set off a bomb inside the museum after evacuating their own forces through the underground tunnels. Stop Marburg and his soldiers and disarm the bomb. Okay, doesn't sound like stealth is an option here. So we're not gonna use stealth. Hang on. No, there was just the one mission. There we go. This sounds like a kill everyone you find there kind of mission. And I'm good at that with a shotgun.
I'm in the museum.
Mike, I just picked something up on the cameras. It's Marburg's men. They have Madison.
Sucks to be her.
Damn it.
Over there. What was that?
$1,000. Computer to hack. Oh, whoops. There it is. Camera system deactivated. Good. Make them work to set off those alarms. Restroom? Can I come in here? Okay.
What the hell was that?
Two doors lead to the same place. Noted. I pass the keypad. Ooh. Yep, I'm made already. Ow, fuck, someone behind me. I didn't see that. What are you fucking made of? Armor, come back. Oh, dossier info on Alpha Protocol. Let's get into their emails. See here. Live asset. Attention, slight change of plans. We have a live asset with us today, just in case our interloper shows up. Madison St. James is taken to the evac point Phi and held until go code orange. Makes too much noise, she is be sedated. Under no circumstances she be injured unless you hear change of orders, and that comes from Marburg. Anyone tries any funny business with the live asset, they will be killed. Marburg's words, not mine. That's reassuring. Ooh, a basement door. Double bag of money.
Mina, is there anyone in the museum?
It's normal hours. A few tour groups, security guards. It's a light day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
I won't let it happen.
Apparently that door only opens from one side. That's annoying.
What the hell was that?
Mike, you need to hurry.
Why? What's going on?
It sounds like Marburg's men are attacking the security guards. Security's outnumbered. They'll be slaughtered.
Don't worry about who I am, just know I'm here to kill the guys you're defending against. Ow. Don't question what I'm doing here. Yeah. Hang on, I didn't mean that. Ow. Ow. Okay, die. Ow. Okay, they're not shooting at me. Good. That'd be a dick thing to do, security guards. Never mind that I might have also robbed you. Don't worry about that part. Okay. Ops team, mission primer. Attention for those that weren't paying to Mike Thornton. What? Attention at the briefing. We have an insider man at the museum giving us access to a tunnel system that's normally used for moving valuable relics in the middle of the night. Show up in the heart of the museum and circumvent security. Rendezvous at Sigma Point and move through at H-hour +2. The little team is responsible for keeping the crowd under control. Yes, we know a nighttime mission would be easier, but the man upstairs wants broad daylight, so we'll get broad daylight. Falcon team moves to Theta position. Raptor and Crane rotate and control between Chi, Epsilon, Theta. Help in lifting as we're on a tight schedule. Cardinal gives yellow light. All personnel need to be ready to evacuate. Tunnels. Exit by loading dock. Not under any circumstances ditch your equipment thinking the blast will destroy the evidence. Counting on the authorities being able to analyze the slightest scrap of incinerated material. Vulture team placing the bodies. Stow your gear with you and drop nothing. Found evidence. My plate's in, actually. I do. Do have other types of ammo.
Agent Thornton, you
Hi.
made it. Good. That makes things interesting. We have Madison. She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both. Either way, someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
Mike, Madison. She's in the wing to your left, but the bombs are in the wing to the right.
Which way should I go?
I don't know, Mike. You'll have to make the call. But I think Marburg is bluffing.
He doesn't bluff, to my knowledge. straight shooter. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward. Honestly, can't give up on this fucking bombing shit to save just her.
Mike, they've sealed off the entrance to the other wing.
Guess there's only one.
Mike, I'm picking up some interference on the channel. And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
I'll keep an eye out.
What camera? Oh, it's the auto turrets. Yeah, those are pretty similar to a camera. Ow. More emails. There, this goes over here. Fucking second now. There it goes. We got Evans, Jenkins, you're heading up Vulture Team. Make sure all the Al-Samad corpses are placed at the ops points indicated in the briefing. The points are calculated to be the right distance to char the bodies and foil true cause of death autopsy. They'll keep enough flesh intact for a DNA screening. Shouldn't be a difficult task, but it needs to happen. Yeah. Why is it this cover? Yeah. Bitch! Uh-oh.
Another detonation charge ready to go.
There. Disarmed one. That didn't buy me extra time. Part of me was hoping it would. Right, here's the other one. There. And... there.
Mike, get out of here! Marburg is...
It's over. Let her go.
Do as he says.
Wow, really?
Deus Vult.
Wow, I sure did nothing to stop that.
You brought it on her.
You psychopathic son of a bitch.
Enough of this. Thought you could hide. Stay focused. Watch yourselves. There's nowhere to run, Thor.
Said anything about running.
Most men would have passed out from all of that.
Ow. Ah!
Keep on struggling.
God damn it.
There you are. Stop and kill him. You're wise to hide from me, I'll give you that.
He's hiding. 1 second. Yeah, turn on the lights. It's getting fucking dark in here. Yeah.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Yes, and I am very discreet.
Where to run, Lord? Thought you could hide.
Yeah.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
You shut the fuck up about that.
You don't give up, do you?
Ow, fuck. Ow.
You're wise.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There you are. Discretion is.
He ignores knockdown.
I've killed far better agents than you.
Oh, yeah? Why aren't I dead yet? Oh no. Burn! My cover. This guy.
There's nowhere to run, Lord.
How many shitheads do you have with you?
Hardly seems sporting to kill someone as inexperienced as you. Thought you could hide.
No.
Discretion is. My man. Keep on.
Reinforcements.
You're wise to hide from
What fucking health does this asshole have?
Where did you get your training, Thornton? Post office? DMV? YMCA?
What took you so goddamn long? Kill that bastard!
There you are.
My men! You'll pay for that!
Why?
You know what about you?
Why is he this fucking durable? What the fuck? I'm riddling him. He's wearing a suit, and I'm riddling him with shotgun shells, and he's just ignoring shit.
There you are.
Stop around and kill him!
I actually don't know what to do. He just has so much health and damage resistance or whatever.
You don't give up, do you? You're wise to hide from me. I'll give you that.
Ah, fuck.
Thought you could hide.
Fuck on, dude. No one gets up from getting shot point blank with a goddamn shotgun.
Keep on struggling.
But no, he tanks it and starts meleeing. Because that's fucking fair.
There you are. Discretion is. Where did you get your training, Thornton? Post office? DMV? YMCA?
My men! You'll pay for that!
Of course.
There's no way. I've killed far better agents than you. Thought.
I don't know. What is this? Do I know? I don't know what to do.
Thought you could
He
hide.
just doesn't take fucking damage.
Kill him!
Most men would have passed on from all that.
Ah.
There's nowhere to run.
It's not fucking
Thornton.
fair. What do I do? What do I... I have to go back to the safe house. There's no other option for this. I'm literally just not doing any fucking damage to him. Like, I can break through his armor, but then he tanks all my shots so he can melee me. His melee's better than mine for some fucking reason. So I've gotta load back to the safe house. If it ever feels like loading the game. Restart it, I guess. Yes, Obsidian Sega, I know. Please. Load here. Maybe I just... Was I supposed to do Rome last? The boss fight or something? Can't beat this guy. I don't have the kind of money to get through this shit. Try going to other safe houses, I guess, because that's the only way I can get any stronger.
Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Limited access, secure building, high-speed internet. This'll work just fine.
Anything else?
Like
the view?
Oh yeah, could be a sniper risk. I might have to put up heavy curtains.
Always the professional, Mike. All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
I've got a few leads from Saudi to follow up on. We'll see where those take me.
Sounds like a solid plan. What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved through Leningradsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigori, and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigori looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Getting the lay of the land would be helpful. I'd rather not walk into an ambush if I can help it.
Smart plan. Call me when you have anything.
Okay. I'll have to start leveling toughness, I guess. Lazo's yacht and retrieve data. Contact Gregory the Informant. Investigate weapon shipments. Check the clearinghouse. Telling Dmitri Dragon. Okay. Additional supplies. Don't care. Sniper rifle dead drop. Don't care. Dossier information. Care. Dossier information. Care. Mission advice. Two additional intel. Acquired information on Dmitri Dragon's presence at the train station. Dmitri is a well-connected member of the Russian mob. Acquired a dossier on the Veteran Combat Initiative, a mercenary force operating at the mission site. Yeah, let's give this a shot. Because this is my only fucking option. Apparently bosses are beyond me right now. That guy's getting shot.
You two, get ready to push up. Get ready to move up that wall. Ready? Ready? Damn it! Open fire! Shoot! Shoot!
Well, sucks to be those guys.
Come out, or I'll shoot through those boxes you're crouching behind.
Okay.
Want that?
Ah, American. CIA. I am surprised I did not hear you in Moscow.
I'm on vacation.
So you come here for the scenery? Or are you here to catch a train, darling?
No, missed my stop and got off at the wrong station.
That is true, yes.
Okay, cool.
But we should talk. I do not want to shoot you, as I only have so many bullets.
Could have fooled me.
I propose a deal. I am here for the same reason you are, to find this Halbeck train. We work together, we both get what we want.
If your objective is to reach the train, then we can help each other out. After that, I can't make any promises.
Nor can I. Until the train is reached, then, yeah?
Okay.
Well, considering you have the drop on me, then it sounds like a deal. For now.
That is good. Because I think
I just got out of one boss fight. I don't need to get involved in another one. Ow. Really? Why is it default to goddamn...
Looks like I've walked into the middle of a turf war.
Hope you're not planning on getting involved.
May not have much choice.
Just remember why you're here, Mike.
Eh. Say, not much is known of the operative SIE other than her status as an ex-Stasi agent. Long list of conflicts in which she has been spotted, usually partaking in the action. Records indicate she was recruited into East German intelligence at a young age, trained to be an elite agent. Yeah. Upgrade rifle recoil springs. My stuff in.
Hide like a bitch, die like a bitch.
A gun. Shoot that gun. Gun is shot.
Come on out.
Just drop, please. May I exit through? I killed that guy.
What was that?
Watch out, Mike. I'm picking up movement on that water tower.
Great. Snipers on the tower.
Let's see what we can do here.
I'm in, and I've discovered where the weapons are going.
Upload the data. I'll pass it along to the authorities.
Yeah. Ow. Regen. Of course, they don't have to actually line up a shot to hit me. And of course, I can't actually hit them from the same angles they can hit me from.
I'm going to find you.
Come on. Really? That's it? Oh, cool. Now you can see me. Cool. Yeah. What am I doing? There, I killed them. That's what I was doing. Why did I do that? There, shotgun.
Fucker, help me!
Yeah! Jesus, man. Ah, better. Reputation. $15,000. And some info on SIE. His career had barely begun by the time the Stasi were expelled. Records indicate that SIE became a freelancer shortly afterwards. Closest the CIA has gotten to acquiring more intelligence was in 1990, after she offered information on Stasi officials for a reported price of $5 million. Director of the German branch of the CIA was asked to bring her into custody by the head of German intelligence as a personal favor, but during the attempted apprehension, SIE killed 2 junior operatives, 6 German police officers, and wounded 10 others. How terrifying.
What was that?
Threw that grenade. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Ow. 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 Funny. Some Halbeck data. Sure that does something. Nice grenade, idiot. Ow. Okay, how do I get up there then? One path leading to it is... This is another path. Didn't see this a second ago. I don't know why I got on that. I didn't need to. Heal. Explosive grenade. Yeah. Broke the barricade physically with the crane. That works. Ah, Jesus shit! You know, some part of me thought that might happen. I should have listened to that part. Oh, come on. Oh, cool. Yeah, fuck! Who's he hitting me behind cover? Oh, come on! Ugh! Spamming grenades whenever I can't do anything else. Dickheads.
That's what you get for playing on the tracks.
Nice to be on the other side of that. Oh, come on. Who even threw it that fucking far? Damn it. Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus! What even? What? God fucking damn it. Ugh! How many goddamn grenades do these assholes have?
That's what you get for playing on the tracks.
They can huck a grenade up here. Fuck this game. What? Stomp. Yeah. Ah! Fucking damn it! Kind of fucking throwing arm! Dick bags. My turn. Of course. The only enemy here. Fucking shit. Every single one of these assholes has 3 grenades just shoved up their nose, ready to pull out whenever they fucking feel like it. Get really sick of how enemies get more and better fucking weapon accuracy over whatever fucking distance they feel like than I do. No, I have to switch to this assault rifle and sit still for 30 fucking seconds to hit anything that's more than 2 feet away from me. They can lob grenades. Fucking goddamn football. Who else is here? There. Okay. That hit, or did the game decide that's out of this gun's range somehow? I honestly can't tell sometimes. Okay, it hit. Now who else is shooting at me? I'm getting fucking sick of it. Of course, he had a grenade, too. tell me I can't get into that to get that fucking loot. That's just mean. Game. Come on. Up through this ramp, or is this an Okay, I can't open this door. SMG. Yeah, that's what I wanted. My life. SMG.
We're not going to have time to warn the local authorities. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them. According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
Fucker. Sick of you shits. I don't know how the fuck that grenade managed to hit me when I was that far away. Kidding me? Ow. Alright, let's see. That one. Here's the other one over here.
I found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons.
Yeah.
A lot of them are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
Alright, get out of there then. It still could help us.
Be right there. Just need to change the destination address. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'll ship them to myself.
Why'd I do that? I'm sure I had a great reason for it. Oh, cool. Didn't even notice I'd gotten that. I didn't kill any CIA agents, so... I had a roam discount. Yeah. Yeah.
That must be Dimitri.
Burn. I think I got Dimitri by setting him on fire. Oh cool, I have a pistol in this cutscene. I'll use those.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well.
I don't like to brag.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Can't say I mind that. In fact, maybe we could work together a little more closely.
Michael, like I have not heard that suggestion before.
Maybe
Not what I was suggesting.
We both seem to be after the same thing. The same goal, that is. A little extra firepower couldn't hurt.
So instead of being selfish, you suggest we share our talents? I do not know. Your type. Oh, I know it too well.
I'm not asking you to marry me. Just think about it. Here's my contact info. Call me sometime. Hey, I might even pick up.
You did not just say that.
It's called playing a role.
Michael, perhaps it was good I was out of bullets when we first met. I think we will have a good working relationship, yeah? I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and I.
Alright then. Can't say I'm looking forward to it, but...
Press the SIE, apparently.
You hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
See. What was objective? Agreeing to an alliance to defeat the remaining guards. Agent Thornton agreed to side with SIE temporarily. Crane. Weapon shipment. Thornton rerouted weapons to his safe house for his own use. Added munitions. Thornton's assault train yard. Prominent local gang Lieutenant Dimitri was taken out in the firefight. Two parted ways without a fight. Chance of running into SIE in Moscow again are high. Potential contact and handler for future missions. I get a level. Yay. I just need better heal, to be honest.
In Moscow today, authorities are baffled by the aftermath of a shootout at the Leningradsky train yard, which left several dead and an estimated $500,000 in property damage.
The identities of...
I don't care. You see Wolverine. More damage. Things are just gonna have crazy recoil no matter what. I didn't mean to leave entirely. Gold-plated AR. Fun.
For dog lovers, the latest target of scammers are online puppy buyers, those seeking the comfort of canine companionship via the internet.
Many organizations have received complaints from buyers who have been taken in by multiple false claims, including the dreaded Nigerian pet scam, and lost hundreds of dollars.
Consumers have been asked not to trust any pictures of puppies they are sent. According to the Humane Society, just because you receive a picture from someone on the web does not necessarily mean that thing is real. Sobering news.
Fucking idiots. I can't believe it. Note to self, files on Halbeck Marketing. Closed are the Steve. Closed the minutes global. Slake came across some information regarding Halbeck's internal marketing plan. Relying on some sort of crisis to help enable identification card laws. Laws that'll help sell their database software. Mr. Warren, I came across some files regarding your financial planning. Clearinghouse Auctioneer, Halbeck Enterprises. Let's send it to Scarlet. Someone owed me a favor and gave me your email. Perhaps I should tell Halbeck you're using their bandwidth? It's a pleasure to encounter you in the flesh back at the station. We should encounter each other in the flesh more often. Clandestine operatives rarely send emails from home base. Pirating civilian email servers is just part of the job. Glad you enjoyed our meeting, though I'm not one to mix business with pleasure. That's too much. You see Kodiak is the only one with better damage. I guess I've got the best shotgun now. Or the best shotgun I could really afford to have right now, at least. This one actually has better accuracy, but worse stability. I don't know what the fuck stability does. I'll be honest. Like, that's what recoil should be. This game is wearing me out way more than I fucking thought it would. What are we doing? Yeah. Ow, ow. We're gonna raid out, because... Jesus Christ. We're gonna raid... Curry, who's still playing some Pokemon Reborn. Curry is a mute Ichinose Curry. People just call her Curry. She's a mute VTuber. So please be nice. She's very sweet. I'm going to stop the recording here. For YouTube, as always, thank you so much for coming. If you came, you didn't come, you don't get thank you.